Alright, this is the 2024 BMW RNineT. This is a naked sport boxer. So far, vibration on idle, lots of vibration. In the mirrors, in the handlebars, in the seat, and the foot pegs, all about the same amount. So far, while riding, the vibration, it does go away to a certain extent. It's still there just a little bit, but it doesn't affect the mirrors that much, so you can still see pretty clearly out your mirrors. The shifting and clutch release is good. Not noticing anything bad about it. The brakes are a little touchy, but not terrible. The throttle is very responsive and it only gives you the power you ask it to give you. So if you're just cruising right here, it's very easy to just cruise comfortably. It's not going to get away from you. But if you want the power, it's right there. This bike is very nimble at low speeds, and even at higher speeds. What are we going, 60 miles an hour? I knew on this small little bike I was going to start to cramp up. Oh! So for vibration while riding, when you're around 3,000 RPMs like I am right now, there's basically nothing. Your mirrors are looking great. Get a little higher, it does get a little buzzy, but it's not terrible. Shifting and the clutch feels very good. So the clutch is very nice. All the BMWs have the same levers, and the clutch feels very similar. It's very good. The bike is, it's really not that comfortable. I'm leaning forward more than I would like. The seat is already starting to hurt, and my legs are up higher than I would like, starting to cramp up. So comfort, definitely not top notch for someone my size. The throttle's very smooth, delivers a bunch of power, but it's not snappy, it's not twitchy. The brakes are appropriate. You pull in a little bit, it's not just going to throw you over the handlebars, and you don't have to squeeze very hard. So it's good right in the middle. The gauge in action, so this is much different than any of the other BMWs I've ridden. The other ones have a digital display, about all the same. This one has two analog displays with just some very small digital pieces. So gear indicator, RPMs, miles per hour, total miles. Ride mode, we're in dynamic right now, which is equivalent to sport, I think. And it seems like an overall simple dash. And I don't mind it. The other dashes have like a million different things, adjustments and options, and when I get on a bike, I just want to get on it and ride and have a good time. I don't want to have to think about a million different things in my dash to update and change. So I don't mind the simplicity. I like the two analog displays. The handlebars are spaced pretty well and a good distance from the body. It's not uncomfortable. The mirrors are better than expected, I think, because I'm leaning forward more. My shoulders are not getting in the way of the mirrors, so they're working pretty well. I like this shape. They have these mirrors on a lot of their bikes, and I like the shape and size of them. So this bike's quick shifting assist is not impressing me at all. It's worked a little bit on some of their other bikes, but on this bike specifically, it doesn't feel very good. Overall, this bike seems decent. Naked sports are a dime a dozen. This one doesn't feel any more special than any other naked sport. Actually, the Z900 is a naked sport, and that feels way better than this. Yeah, I was hoping this bike would give me the same feeling that the S1000 XR gave me, where it had that it factor. It has that thing, gives you that exhilaration, that feeling. This bike doesn't have it either. So compared to some of the other BMWs I've test ridden today and yesterday, this bike's pretty boring. Doesn't have any standout features. It's a little too cramped for someone that's my size, around 6'4". Not sure what they charge for this. Based on some of the other bikes I've seen the price at, I would assume with a BMW premium on it, probably around 12 grand. Now comparing it to some of the other bikes I've ridden, like the Z900 at 9,800 list price, that bike blows this bike out of the water. Not even a question. With power and speed, I didn't cramp up, except maybe once right at the very end. Just finished the test ride of the BMW RNineT, and that's all I have to say was naked sports are a dime a dozen. It was boring, wasn't exciting, didn't give you that exhilaration that bikes like the Z900 or the S1000 XR give. That's about it. Too small for me, cramped up too many times, and it was boring. So if you want to see the Z900 video that I made, check out this video right here. If you want to see me test ride a bunch of other bikes, different brands, different sizes, check out this playlist right here.
Rapping when they own me to sing. They all want an album, so I gave them 20 singles. Yeah, I'm trying to get a hit, that's why I swing.